I asked, and Kim Smith told. What have you learned about yourself from being a singer?
I I guess I have learned something in my stage presence about the Kim that is lurking within. Or there are a couple of Kims. I'm a Gemini for a start, so there's two, and then I'm on the cusp with Cancer, so that's three, and then I have a Scorpio moon or rising. Anyway, and that's like four like awful little things in there. So they keep me very busy. Um, Learning about all four of those and the sort of the me that is the shell that encases them through music. I love disco, I love Weimar music, I love theater music, I love modern pop, I like dance music, I like creepy New Orleans jazz witch music. I mean, there's all kinds of little parts that teach me about myself as I sing different songs.
Since you mentioned that you love theater songs, do you think you ever would want to star in a theatrical show?
Yeah, I mean, I have a BA in music theatre from the Ballarat Arts Academy in Australia. I would love to do musicals. I really am very specific about musicals that I like. I like a lot of early Kander and Ebb. I like a lot of Sondheim. That might be it. Good Vile. But yeah, so I like those shows. I'll do those.
Well, any producers out there watching this video, Kim Smith, you gotta hire him. He has a phenomenal voice, and he's an amazing actor. So just do it. Thanks. What's the best advice you've ever received?
The best advice I have ever received was from Kim Durbin, who was the head of acting at the Ballarat Arts Academy. She said to us, we all assembled one day, and she said to us, when you hear something 3 times, then you can begin to consider it. Being a performer, being anybody with anything to do with performing or any sort of work that you do where you receive a lot of criticism or praise, I think it's very, very good advice, because positive feedback can go to your head very quickly, negative feedback can drag you down very quickly, and I think it's important to filter it. If you hear the exact same critique or praise 3 times, like, oh my God, you're so hot, if I were to hear that 3 times, then I could perhaps consider taking that information on and using it in a practical sense for myself.
You've had to have heard that more than 3 times.
Yes. Perhaps. And so whatever feedback it is, if you hear it 3 times, then start thinking about it. But if not, then it's, as Jinx Monsoon says, water off a duck's back.
That's good advice. And I am actually very excited for this answer. Well, I've been excited for all of them, but because of the whole little cartoon connection we have, and I do feel like it's a connection. So, if you could have any superpower, which one would you choose?
Well, I used to pretend that I did have magical earrings, and like Gem and the Holograms. Now synergy, that sort of thing, exactly. Running around doing that as a child. But if I were to have a superpower, it would be... which X-Man is my favorite? I like Storm, but then she never really does much with it, and I feel like that's pretty, like, she's a little lazy with her powers. There's a lot there, and she sort of can't, I don't know, she doesn't seem to be able to she could solve every issue, essentially, with her powers, and she doesn't. I don't know, being some sort of all-powerful sorceress, I think, would be, it's not really a superpower, but that's what I would be.
I like that. Like on He-Man, the sorceress who would help him.
Yeah, sort of like her mixed with Galadriel, mixed with Voldemort. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's actually all my questions. So everybody is going to go buy a ticket to Kim Smith's show at Joe's Pub on May 28th at 9:30. Thanks for watching. For more Call Me Adam, visit callmeadam.com or follow me on Twitter at callmeadamnyc or facebook.com/callmeadamnyc.